In a beautiful forest full of fruit trees, cypresses, pines, and beautiful green plants and flowers, with a pleasant climate, a large group of various animals and birds lived together. Among them were monkeys, rabbits, wild boars, deer, goats, pigeons, and many other wild birds. Since fruits and vegetables were abundant, they all lived happily and peacefully together, until one day a tyrannical and ruthless lion entered the lush forest. This cruel lion became a menace to all the animals. Every day he would hide behind trees or bushes, waiting in ambush. As soon as he spotted an animal alone, he would capture and devour it. Since no one was strong enough to fight him or do anything about it, the once joyful lives of the forest creatures were overshadowed by fear. None of them knew whether they would return home safely when they left in the morning. Among the rabbits in that land, there was a clever rabbit who thought of a plan to end the fear and suffering of the animals. He shared his idea with some of the other animals, and when they realized that it was a good plan, they decided to gather all the animals of the forest. They all went to the lion's den, and the clever rabbit was chosen to speak to the lion on behalf of all the animals of the forest. The rabbit said to the lion, "O mighty lion, the animals of the forest have chosen me to speak to you. We know that you are stronger than us and that we are weak creatures, an agreement that will bring peace to both you and us." The lion asked, "What agreement?" The rabbit replied, "We propose that in exchange for you not hunting us unexpectedly, we will ensure your daily meal. Every day at noon, we will send you a well-fed animal as your meal. This way you will no longer have to hunt. The weaker animals can live in peace, and you will always have a ready meal." The lion agreed, saying, "Very well, but on one condition: if you fail to deliver my meal on time, you will face my wrath." The animals accepted the agreement, and from then on, each day a group of animals would choose one among them, usually one who had misbehaved, to be sent to the lion as food, accompanied by the clever rabbit. One day it was the turn of the mountain goats. Another day the deer, then the monkeys, the rabbits, and so on. After the agreement, everyone felt safe, knowing they wouldn't be suddenly caught by the merciless lion. They also made sure never to delay his meal. This continued until the day came when it was the rabbit's turn. They gathered and drew lots, and the unlucky choice fell upon the clever rabbit's brother. At that moment the clever rabbit stood on a rock and addressed the others. "Dear friends, listen carefully. Do you remember when all the animals feared the lion and no one could sleep peacefully? My proposal helped bring some relief." The animals responded, "Yes, it was a good idea, but now that the lot has fallen on your brother, are you trying to avoid the rules?" The clever rabbit said, "No, I believe that the law must apply equally to everyone, and I am ready for my brother to be sacrificed. However, I have come up with a plan that, if successful, will free all of us from the lion's tyranny forever." "What is your plan?" they asked. The clever rabbit replied, "I will go to the lion alone, but with a 2-hour delay. If you trust me and let me go this time, maybe we can get rid of the lion forever." "Tell us your plan," the animals asked. The rabbit responded, I cannot reveal it now because someone might betray us and inform the lion. But my family is among you. If I fail and try to escape, my family's honor will be at stake." Since the animals had always trusted the clever rabbit, they agreed to his request. After waiting for 2 hours, he set off alone toward the lion's den. Meanwhile, the lion grew impatient, for never before had his meal been delayed. Hungry and furious, he threatened to punish all the animals if his food did not arrive soon. Just then, from a distance, the rabbit appeared, walking slowly with a sorrowful expression. When he reached the lion, he greeted him sadly. The lion roared, "Where have you been? Why are you alone? Have the animals broken their promise?" The rabbit replied, "No, my lord. The animals kept their word. At noon, they sent a fat rabbit with me for you. But on our way here, a stranger, a lion as strong as you, appeared and took the rabbit away by force. I pleaded with him, saying, 'This rabbit is meant for the mighty lion.' But he ignored me. He laughed and said, 'Who is this so-called mighty lion? This forest belongs to me. If anyone dares challenge me, let them come forward. And if you speak another word, I will tear off your ears.' He insulted you terribly, and if I had the strength, I would have punished him myself. But I fled to inform you and seek your guidance." The lion, already angry and hungry, was now filled with rage at the thought of a rival in his territory. "Where is this impostor? Can you show him to me?" he demanded. The rabbit nodded and said, "He is just around the corner, behind those trees." The lion roared and said, "Take me to him so I can defeat him." The rabbit ran ahead, with the lion following close behind. Soon they came to a large well filled with water. The rabbit stopped and pointed. "He is in that well," he said. The lion, blinded by anger, rushed forward and looked into the well. Inside he saw his own reflection, along with the reflection of the rabbit. Mistaking his reflection for that of the rival lion and the stolen rabbit, he roared and jumped into the well to attack his enemy. But he fell into the water and drowned. The clever rabbit, unharmed, returned to the animals with the happy news. "The lion is dead. We are free." The animals cheered and celebrated, realizing that intelligence and clever thinking are often stronger than brute force.